Goon Squad, it's the Goons back in the house for your week 7 waiver wire ads. Let's get it in. Snowman, give us your first waiver wire ad of the week.
I actually have a few, but the first one, my ad of the week is tight end Michael Mayer. Now I know the Raiders are late to the rookie tight end party, but it's better to be late than never, right? This past week he had 6 targets, he had 5 catches, 72 yards against the Patriots. His snap percentage has been going up every week since week 4, from 51% to 66% to 81%. He's being used more in 11 personnel, and he's out snapping Austin Hooper now, which Hooper's snap percentage has been going down since week 4. He's got a great rest of season schedule, starting with the Bears in week 7, who have allowed the
Mhm.
ninth most fantasy points to tight ends.
Yeah,
Um,
bro, it's
I,
finally time for Michael Mayer's coming out party, man. He got 3 catches on the first drive. It's like finally, bro, you drafted him in the second round. You know what I mean? Like it's time to use him. Shout out Kyle Pitts. They're starting to use Kyle Pitts again since we're speaking about tight
you
end.
just have to
Let's
throw Kyle
go.
Pitts in there.
There's
Kyle
there's
Pitts
the
fan
there's the
club
quota
right
for
here.
the day.
Anyways, Michael Mayer actually played so well, man. He was getting yards after contact as well, which was super cool to see. He was big, physical. He was run blocking hard. He was running his routes crisp. I like that Michael Mayer ad, man. It's finally time for the Raiders to start using him. I'm
For
pumped about
sure.
that one, bro. I'll
Yeah, and I
go.
hope it wasn't. Oh, sorry,
Mhm.
just real quick. I hope it wasn't a result of the Patriots really tried to take Devontae Adams out of the game, and so that it opened up some things. Hopefully, this is just the start of something where it's a nice connection and a nice little outlet pass there for the quarterback, whoever that may be.
Yeah, man. Jimmy G is hurt right now.
Yeah, exactly, right.
Apparently, like he left and like went straight to the hospital or something after last game. Jimmy
Yeah,
G, I hope you feel better, homie. Get well soon. Yeah, I don't know who they're gonna start, Brian Hoyer or Aiden O'Connell. The guys kind of like Brian Hoyer. I seen him. They're rallying around him. He was playing pretty well. Aiden O'Connell's the young rookie. Maybe you want to see what he's got, but I think right now, if you want to win games, you got to play Brian Hoyer and he's a veteran, he knows that you can check down to your running back and to your tight end. So I really like that pick of Michael Mayer, man. And I might be biased because I'm a Raiders fan, but I was
Hey
just happy
man,
to see him actually catch the
he,
ball.
he was moving the chains like early in the game. He was getting a lot of work. I think that's what with Jimmy G in the game too, right? At that point.
Yeah, Jimmy G came out like right around the fourth quarter, and thank God the Raiders still won. They finally scored over 20 points. It took them a sack to get or a safety to get there, but they scored more than 20 points. Josh McDaniels is 3-0 against 3-0 against Bill Belichick, man. He still sucks. Fire Josh McDaniels, but yeah, he beat Belichick. All right, man. My waiver wire ad is going to be Latavius Murray. Man, Damian Harris had a really bad injury. He's going to be out for a while. Um, I think Latavius Murray, he actually has a chance to be their power back. Last week he had 12 carries for 45 yards. I seen them give him 3 straight chances within the 5 yard line last game, and he wasn't able to punch it in. One of them ended up being a penalty as well. So they do have that trust in the red zone with Latavius Murray because he had the bulk of the carries there. James Cook is your speedy back. He ran pretty well as well. Yeah, I think he had 71 yards. So this could be a nice 1-2 punch without Damian Harris there. It seemed like at one point it was James Cook, and then the other two sides were split between Damian Harris and Latavius Murray, but he's getting a lot more runs. They trust him with the ball. He actually came out first in that game. He was the first running back to be played. So I think Latavius Murray is going to be a nice waiver wire ad, and he's one injury away from being a league winner for sure, bro.
I like that, man. Latavius Murray gives me Frank Gore vibes. Like the guy's still
Mhm.
around, and you said it yourself. The team trusts him, and it's not just this team; it's every team he's played for. He seems to take snaps away from that bell cow back or the person we think is going to get those touches. And
Mhm.
it just time and time again, history has a strange way of repeating itself, and it's doing it again now, man. I actually don't mind that at all, right? And at this stage in the season, you definitely need extra running backs. It doesn't hurt anyone to have a
Mhm.
running back that can get an opportunity.
Yeah, man, I'm cheese. I actually I dropped him last week because I needed to pick somebody up because I had so many injuries, and then I was like, oh man, I should pick him up, but you picked him up right away. So I missed out on him, and now he's getting this. He's getting a lot more work. So that's a great running back to have. And remember, Kareem Hunt started playing well too. So good for you on that pickup as well. It seems like it's starting to pay dividends.
Hopefully, yeah. I had him on my bench, but yeah, we'll see if he can sneak into my lineup next week.
Yeah, Snowman, you got any waiver wire ads you like to add to the list?
Yeah, the second one I have is running back Chuba Hubbard. Miles Sanders was out with an injury, so he had a huge workload. He had 19 carries for 88 yards and a touchdown. He played 77% of the snaps. I know they got a bye week coming up, and Sanders may be back, but I mean, Chuba's got season-long value with how injury-prone Miles Sanders is this year, and even in his Philly days, he's missed some time. This is a great handcuff to have because if Sanders, who knows, maybe he might even start outplaying Sanders and the team might just start going to Chuba. Who knows? But regardless, I would still pick him up and even stash him just for the rest of the season. I think he's a nice pickup to have.
Yeah, man. They trust him because it seems like he's been the backup, and every time someone's gotten hurt, he's come in there and he's actually played so well. I don't know. Maybe it's like something I can't really say. Like, if it is it his attitude, is it like what is it? Because every time he plays, he usually plays pretty well, but they're just not ready to hand the keys to him, and maybe Carolina needs to start using two backs instead of having a workhorse back. Miles Sanders has never been the type to be able to like take a full load all year. So man, Chuba Hubbard, he could be well, he is a good pick, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people will be spending a lot of fab on that dude, man.
Yeah, if he's still available, man, you got to go out and get him and pay up because even injury aside, like Snowman gave you all the stats on how he did without him and how Miles Sanders has an injury history. Those aside, the last 2 weeks prior to this week, he was out rushing Miles Sanders. He had more rushes
Hmm.
than Miles Sanders did. So he had more opportunity when they were
Damn.
both playing. So even moving forward, this is a big pickup if he's out there. Definitely. And fellow Canadian. So shout out Chuba Hubbard there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah, shout out Chuba.
Yeah, man.
Um, I got one more before I pass it on to Sean. Wide receiver Josh Downs. Um, he's averaged 9 or more fantasy points in 3 out of the last 4 games. He's averaging 7 targets per game on the season. This guy's good, man. He's a rookie. He's good. He can beat man coverage. He can beat zone coverage. He makes contested catches. He can run nice routes. And then Alec Pierce just got injured this past week against the Jags, so you might see some more work for Josh Downs. And this guy's been a solid flex option. So if you're in deeper leagues, you're going through bye weeks, you're going through injuries, not a bad guy to plug and play here. I like Josh Downs.
Yeah, also it seems like Anthony Richardson might be out for the year. Jim Irsay was apparently saying that to a reporter. So it seems like it's Minshew season. Minshew mania is
Minshew
back.
mania. Yeah.
You know what? Although he didn't play the greatest game this past Sunday, I think it's a good news for their receivers because he doesn't really have the rushing upside. He's gonna have to throw more. Jonathan Taylor and Zach Moss are there. They're gonna be able to bail him out on some plays, but with Alec Pierce going down, I think Minshew can definitely support two wide receivers on the outside. Like,
And one more thing. So when Richardson was out in week 3, Minshew threw 44 passes, and then this past week he threw 55 passes. If you're throwing over 40 pass attempts a game, not only can Michael Pittman eat, Josh Downs can eat as well. So
Yeah, give me a
hopefully he
piece of
keeps
that
those
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, right?
oh,
Hopefully he
hopefully,
keeps that
man.
up.
Yeah, man. For the sake of our fantasy teams, and for the sake of y'all fantasy teams, we need some of that Minshew magic or
Oh
whatever. You
yeah.
know what I mean? What about you, Sean? Do you got any waiver wire pickups you'd like to add?
Yeah, I got one that I think could really help you out for a couple weeks. I got Craig Reynolds running back the Detroit Lions. David Montgomery is going to expected to miss times. Jameer Gibbs has been out, so he'll come back soon, sure, but you need a guy that's healthy. So there's a lot of opportunity here for Craig Reynolds. It's a couple weeks, and who couldn't use an extra running back, as I mentioned earlier, man. I mean,
Yeah,
it's slim
man.
pickings out there. You might
Oh
need
my
that.
God, bro. Holy, bro. Yo, man, every year we sign ourselves up for the happiest day of our lives, draft day. We're like, yeah, let's get it. I got this guy. Look at my team. Look at my team. And then like week 5, it's like completely different team, man. So
It's one
many
of my favorite parts about
big
it, man. Yeah,
injuries, man.
it's
This is
crazy how
why.
much changes week to week.
Well, this is what I mean. Like, this is why you gotta start watching these videos about waiver wire odds. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta go on these pages and check out everyone's page. You know what I mean? Like, compare and contrast. And I'm sure you're gonna hear it on every page. Like these guys that we're telling you to get, like these guys are gonna be very useful to you now. And even if the starters come back, they can be really good handcuffs. You know? So the waiver wire, man, like drafting is one thing, and then the season happens and you go through depression. Maybe you squeeze into the playoffs. Maybe you got a nasty team. And then those waiver wire picks, man, those are the ones that can come in and those can solidify your championship for sure, bro.
Yeah, they'll make or break you. And just a couple notes on Reynolds. Last week he had 61% of snaps. Granted, obviously David Montgomery went down. Gross numbers, 10 carries for 15 yards, bad. But the week before he had 7 for 52 and a touchdown, and it was against a good matchup. So he's got 2 matchups coming up here that are relatively good for a running back, and then he's got a bye. But even then, you never know how long these guys are going to miss time. Healthy running back, if you can get 2 weeks, take it.
Yeah, man.
I like that for sure.
Y'all got any more of those running backs?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Damn.
And
bro.
even Dan Campbell's like, yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs is feeling better, and he did practice a little bit last week. But are you gonna give Jahmyr Gibbs work? Like, I don't know what's going
Well,
on
yeah,
with
and
this
that's the
team,
thing.
man.
They've already proven that they're not comfortable giving Jahmyr Gibbs a large work share. Like they're really limiting his touches, and so I think the same is going to be proven when even if he comes back and splits time with Greg Reynolds. So yeah, I mean that's there's some opportunity there, and that's all you can ask for right now at this stage of the season.
Yeah, it's just an opportunity, man. Just one shot, one
Yep.
opportunity, and mom spaghetti.
8 Mile over here, eh?
Yeah, man. Just call me Peter Rabbit. No, I'm just playing. Anyways, those are your week 7 waiver wire ads. Hit us up on all socials at Game Day Goons on TV on IG, at Game Day Goons on TikTok, at Game Day Goons on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button somewhere below and hit us up. We will see you next for your Thursday night preview. Game Day, we out.